Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to GG APAC Weekend Live, Staying Connected 5.0. This is Adrian Lucruz, your Google Certified Innovator and Google Certified Trainer. And for today's session, this is actually our fourth session for today. And this weekend live session will be running starting today until Sunday. So from this date, January 6 to January 8. Ayan. Sorry, January 7 to January 9. So I'd just like to inform everyone that GEG APAC Weekend event is a collaborative effort of different Google Educator groups all over Asia Pacific region. So while we're having this session in our own native language, which is Tagalog or Taglish or maybe English, kasabay din natin ang iba pang mga guro sa Asia Pacific na nakikinig at nanonood sa kani-kanilang bansa. So ito yung mga bansang covering Indonesia, Japan, Australia, um, Korea at marami pang bansa. So ayan po. Right now, for this session, we are going to talk about students' perceptions on the presence of effective feedback practices in online distance learning. So for today's session, my special speaker tayo for today that we are going to introduce later, no? Or we're going to pull in later in the session. So our speaker for today would be, or for today's session, he is a Facebook Digital Tayo Ambassador, Edpuzzle Coach, Microsoft Innovative Educator, Moat Certified Educator, Wakelet Certified Educator, and Level 1 Google Certified Educator. He finished his bachelor's degree, elementary education major in special education at the University of the East Manila. Ayan. Um, he also finished an online course in English for media literacy at University of Pennsylvania in partnership with the Regional English Language Office of the US Embassy, and teaching degree in education major in information technology integration at the Ateneo de Manila University. So bigatin ang ating speaker for this session, no? So I would like to introduce, hindi ko na patatagalin, si Sir Jeffrey Beltran. Good afternoon, Sir Jeffrey.
Good afternoon, Sir Adrian. Ayan, welcome back sa pag-host.
It's really nice to see you again, no? So,
Yes, sir.
right now, excited na ako at sa tingin ko, excited na rin ang karamihan ng nanonood sa atin ngayon. So, I will already give the floor to you and enjoy. Ayan.
Ayan, thank you, Sir Adrian. Ayan, game na tayo. So, ayun, good afternoon, dear teachers, dear educators, wherever you are. Sa mga nandito sa Pinas, magandang hapon. Time check tayo, around 5:04 in the afternoon. Malamang tapos na ang trabaho. Sana. No? Pero ayun nga, we're here to learn, alright? Alam natin yung oras, this is a time to rest. Pero syempre there's a part of us na this is a time to learn as well. Okay? So why not start the new year learning, 'di ba? And we are here to do that. Okay? So the gist of the session, paliwanag ko muna no. The gist for the afternoon session, originally, is a presentation of a research done by the one speaking right now. Specifically do sa aking masters. Pero the fact that part of it has something to do with engagement and feedback, why not make it interactive? Samahan natin ng konting interaction. And I do believe that in this kind of setup, no, kahit sa mga online distance learning, online classes, whatever you call it in your system, part part ng engagement, part ng interaction that will make synchronous and asynchronous sessions even meaningful. Okay? And yun yung naging fuel ko towards my study. And I want to share it with you the simplest, quickest, and less boring way possible. Okay? So yun. Pero I would love to engage with you. Alright? Sige. So ayan, so shout out sa ating 7 FB Live participants and 5 sa YouTube Live. Ayan. I'm also monitoring via my 2 devices here. So, yan. So, dadami pa yan. Dadami pa yan. Alright? Sige. So, I will just start in a while. Just give me a while. Yan. Alright. Ewan ko. I'm excited. Sana excited pa kayo. Sana hindi pa kayo naantok. And sana safe kayo knowing that the cases continues to rise. Alright. Sige. Let's go. So, game. Yan. I hope that my screen is being seen right now. Ayan. Okay, naglo-load lang siya. So, there you go. Yan. So, babati na ako. Happy New Year sa bawat isa. Ayan. Happy New Year wherever you are, whatever you're doing right now. Happy New Year sa'yo. I hope you're safe. Okay? I hope you're safe. Hindi biro ang surge. The surge is not that. And I hope that in that particular article na nabasa ko, this could be the start of the end. Hopefully. And we hope and pray. Alright? We hope and pray. Okay? Sige. So, a few reminder. Actually, ito lang yung reminder ko. Ito lang yung reminder ko. Let's try to make this interactive, shall we? Okay. Let's try to make this interactive. If you want to share something, ask questions, or mainly just react, please do it in the live chat. Kaya may live chat for interaction purposes. Whether you're watching via Facebook Live or YouTube. No, right now we're at around 15 viewers combined both platforms. Yeah. So please feel free to react. Okay? Mas marami reactions, mas better. Okay? Sige. So first question, pinaka-importante. And in my own personal classes, I always make a way that I check on them. So the first question sa inyo, kamusta kayo? How are you? Yan. So, kamusta kayo? Yan. So, may nagre-react dito. Ayan. May malaking thumbs up emoji dito sa Facebook. Ayan. Dito naman sa YouTube live natin. Ayan. May nag-good afternoon. Yan. Sige, kamusta kayo? We have 12 and 4 viewers. Good. Yan. Sabi ni Teacher Christine, good. Okay. Sige, sige. Yan. Naku, sabi ni Sir John, need paracetamol. Naku. Oo, 'yan ang hindi dapat nauubos, hindi ito. 'Di ba? Hmm, 'yan, paracetamol. I also need that and I think majority of us, 'di ba? Nice, nice. Alright, ayan. Okay. Sige, sige. The rest puro emoji, okay sila. So I hope you're okay wherever you are. Alright? Yan. Nice, nice. So ano tayo? I always do this, no. I envision this session of ours para ako synchronous session pero in a much shorter time. So check-in tayo. Usually informal to, no. I want to set things right bago tayo magsimula do sa medyo mabigat na usapin. Check-in muna tayo. Paki-type naman sa chat. Can you type in the chat box, whether in Facebook or in YouTube Live, can you type, what are you looking forward to this new year? Ayan. Sige nga. Oo. Ayan. What are you looking forward to this new year? Gusto ko malaman. Sige nga. Let's utilize the chat box. Ayan. Sabi ni Sir Ariel, promotion. Wow. Sabi ni Teacher JP, or Sir JP, end of COVID-19 pandemic. Amen. I'm with you on that. Medyo hindi na siya nakakatuwa. Sabi ni Sir John Ken, new learning and enhanced skills to cope up with the needs and the challenges of the pandemic. Oo naman. Oo naman. I also understand that there are some student teachers or teacher interns who are watching here. So shout out sa inyo. Or kung isa ka lang, shout out sa'yo. Okay. Yan. Sige. Okay. Nice. Yan. Alright. Alright. Yan. Balik sa normal na buhay. Naku, medyo mahababang proseso yan, Sir Alfred, pero tama. Sana. Lahat naman tayo iniisip yan, pero ano mo yun? Today, as we speak, we have at least 20,000 plus cases. Di ba? Mm. And syempre, ayan, no? Looking forward to dumami ang paracetamol. Ay, oo naman. Ayan, bibili talaga ako. At ilan banig pa yan. Paracetamol. Ah, mag-i-stock pa ako. Wag lang mag-expire. Oh. Alright. Yes. Ay, this is very important for dear educators, wherever you are. More healthy and balanced life and workspace. Actually, one of the challenges, no, from a teacher's perspective, and kahit sa students din, is yung balance between work or studies and sa bahay, no? Mm, merong mahababang usapin yun. Then enhance ICT skills. Oh yes. Oo naman. Kung meron man magandang dinulot itong situation na to sa lahat, no? And that would be for us to learn even more every single day, no? Learning never stops. And that is true. Maaaring yung iba nauumay na, maaaring yung iba ayaw na, pero the fact that you have opportunities to learn, and right now, this new year, brand new opportunities are coming in, better. Alright? So, yan. Yan, sabi ni Sir Aldrin, yan, shoutout sa'yo, Sir Aldrin. Maraming danas sa pagkatuto at positive na resulta ng scholarship application for graduate school. Oh, naman. Oh, I'm with you on that. No? Nice. See? Marami opportunities to learn. More, more, more. Ako din, no? Personally, I want to more opportunities to share what I know, what I'm learning with you, no? And looking forward for what's next. 'Di ba? All right. So, the title, medyo magpaka-boring muna tayo ng konti. Konti lang. Ayan. So, the title of the session, actually, ito yung mismong title ng aking paper sa grad school, my capstone project. Yan, the student's perception on the presence of effective feedback practices in online distance learning. Yan. Okay? So, yan. Yan yung title. So, yeah. So, napakilala naman ako kanina, no? So, I'm a level 1 and level 2 Google Certified Educator. Hindi lang siguro na-update yun na sa docs, pero yeah, level 2 as well. All right? And also, I'm a college faculty teaching future teachers. No? Yan. Sige. So, yan. So, you already have an idea. Ngayon, may kinalaman dyan yung next kong question. I do have a next question kasi. All right? So, I'll just stop sharing this and showing to you the next part. All right? Wait. Wait. Na-excite ako. Nagpa-participate ang mga tao. That's very nice to know. That's very, very nice to know. All right. Mhm. There you go. Yan. Sige. So, hindi pa naglo-load sa akin, pero if you can see it right now, ayan. So, one of my favorite tools is this, Mentimeter. So, I'm just attempting, no? I'm just attempting. Baka may gusto mag-participate. Kung wala naman, sa chat box pwede rin. Okay? Yan. I'll just try. Okay? I'll just try. So, here is Mentimeter. Yan. So, dito sa taas, nakikita nyo yung instruction as you can see here. Yan. Yan. Go to menti.com and then yung code is 61176236. Okay? Sige. Sige nga. Ngayon, kung meron dito magpa-participate, okay lang, no worries. Kung gusto na lang dito sa chat, okay lang, babasahin ko. Alright? I just want to engage with you. Okay? Yan. I just want to engage with you. Yan. So, shout out sa aking mga naging estudyante na now. Currently, there are teacher interns. Ayan. That's the term right now being used. So, shout out sa inyo. Yan. Yan. Dali. I'm looking forward to your answers. Kasi baka meron dito that will help us understand the remaining parts of our session this afternoon. Dali. Kaantay lang ako ng sagot. Oh my God. Ano kaya? Yun! Yan. Gusto ko rin sana sumagot kaso naka-load yung dalawang device ko. So, mamaya na lang. Alright. So, yan. Babasahin ko lang ha. I can't see you, pero I'm now seeing the responses. Okay? Yan. So, one word that you can associate, sorry, biten, with online distance learning. So, isa-isayin natin, alright? So, we have video recordings, okay? Sa amin, kailangan recorded. Video conferencing, maraming klaseng tools yan, maraming klaseng applications. Ang tanong na lang minsan, sino yung malakas kumain ng data, sino yung mas madaling gamitin. Bridging the gaps. Oh yes, ang daming gaps. Okay? Too many to mention. Pero sana na-address natin, lalo na we're now approaching 2 years in this kind of situation. LMS or Learning Management Systems. Yan. Yung isa dyan, matatouch natin in this particular session. Google Classroom. New normal. We're on our way. Better learning? Yes. If you believe that learning is still possible sa ganitong setup, yes, you're on your way towards better learning. And you believe in that. I do believe in that as well. Synchronous learning. Ayan. Synchronous learning is kagaya ng ganito. Pero ito kasi live eh. Pero the fact that you are in a same link, di ba? Yan. Mamaya pag-usapan natin yan. Mabilis lang. Innovative. Yes, as teachers, innovation is the key. Noon pa man hanggang ngayon, mas pinatindi lang ang pagre-realize nan ngayon. Nice. We have choppy. Nako, choppy. Minsan, sasabihin sa'yo ng student, choppy daw. Minsan ganun. Kaya, sira pa yung mic ko. Di ba? Insufficient load. Okay, so yan na yung gaps, yan na yung challenges, lumalabas na. We're getting better. Next, strategic teaching. Yes. In fact, I would like to share in my classes no one teaching strategy that concerns yan yung insufficient loads, the unstable connections. Yeah, I'm talking about low bandwidth teaching. Kasi very timely sa case natin here in the Philippines, we have unstable connection. That's our number one enemy. So we have to address that. We have to be flexible enough, no? Yan, weak signal, ayan. So medyo lumalaki. Notice, dear participants, lumalaki yung word na weak signal. Ibig sabihin, yan yung yan yung common response ng ilang participants natin. 6 participants. Gamification. Pag sinabing gamification, you incorporate gaming elements into a non-gaming environment like a classroom. Yan. Okay. Sige, sige. Engaging. Oh, of course. Of course, of course. Lagi yan. E-portfolio. Assessment of learning too. Pwede. No available gadgets. Oh, no. Yan pa isang matinding kalaban dyan. Kaya minsan, even distance learning, kailangan mo ding i-revisit kung okay ba siya. Yan. Alright. Sige, sige. So, notice, babasahin ko, baka meron dito sa chat ba? Yan. Okay, wala naman. So, lahat nandito sila. Alright, alright. Yan. Thank you, Sir Alfred, for putting the code sa ating FB live chat. Salamat. Yan. So, I hope na-appreciate nyo, no? Then, one of my intentions, ba't ako nagpa-activity ng ganito instead of just waiting for your responses sa live chat, is that, number one, in all of my classes until now, once that they are anonymous, laging, alam mo yun, laging okay sa kanila, lagi silang comfortable in participating. And I think this would prove also the same situation. Ano? See? All right. So I'll just stop the activity. Yan. Yan. Tapos balik na ako ulit sa presentation ko. Okay? Yan. So here comes the part wherein you're about to sleep. De, ano lang to? Let's proceed now to the main part. Okay? So at least in my own way, na-gauge ko na we have prior knowledge pagdating sa pag-uusapan natin. And that's a big part. Kasi I don't want this to be just a plain presentation whatsoever. No, 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 no. Okay? But here, let me give you just a quick context. So in higher ed, naging urgent siya no, to explore other innovative learning modalities. And that is true until now. Di ba? And giving students the option to choose the delivery mode most convenient to their situations in order to achieve quality education. Na until now, yan pa rin ang agenda. Alright? And yan. And in order to ensure the effectiveness of flexible learning, one key component is providing feedback. And for sure, we have an idea on what feedback is. Okay? Definitely. Yan. By the time na ginawa ko tong research around last year, early last year, dalawa pa lang yung mode ng ang communication. We have asynchronous, wherein pag asynchronous, pinapahalagahan nito, it gives importance to yourself, to your pace, to your own pace. Okay? It gives importance to your own pace. Kasi you don't need to attend, you don't need to click the link for you to join the synchronous sessions. In our case, yes, you can join. Let's say you are in the modality wherein you are just answering the module, but you still want to attend the synchronous sessions. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yeah. Then, asynchronous is more about your pace. Basta, alam mo yung pinapagawa, you know the task at hand, um, that will not be a problem. Kasi you can manage your time, and sometimes you can discover some new things at your own. Okay? Yun. Ibang usapin naman yun. That's part of Utagogy, no? As a teaching strategy. Next, ito, synchronous learning. Synchronous learning, kung kanina sa asynchronous is more of uh, self-paced, no? Self-discovery. This time, ito, real place, real-time learning. Let's say, in our case, no? Meet link, ito yung schedule, attend. Then learning takes place. Combo, in our case kasi sa school, in the school where I'm teaching, we're using the hybrid flexible modality, wherein a combination of 2 synchronous sessions plus the remaining days would be asynchronous. But learning must take place in both sessions. Okay? It will now depend on the teacher. We're using a particular platform, and that will be Google Classroom for asynchronous learning and Google Meet for synchronous sessions. Okay? By the time that I conducted the research, um, hindi pa siya updated. The way Google Classroom and Google Meet looks now, hindi pa ganun yung tsura niya before. Kaya ang layo. Okay? Kaya ang gandang ipakita rin kung ano yung nangyari. Di ba? So, Google Classroom, I don't need to elaborate it, but basically, it's a free and easy tool that we educators efficiently manage and use to efficiently manage and assess progress. Diba? If you want to give the content in a much more organized manner, give feedback, give scores, you can use Google Classroom. Post announcements, integrate other Google Workspace tools, pwede. And also, naka-integrate din ang Google Meet. Okay? Naka-integrate ang Google Meet. In our case, we use this primarily for our synchronous sessions and even faculty meetings. Okay? But now, as we use Google Meet, ang daming pinagbago sa kanya. User interface-wise and features. Humahabol siya basically dun sa isa pang platform na nasisimula sa letter Z. No? Oo. Diba? Yan. Now, balikan natin yung dalawa mamaya. Let's proceed to the another component. That's feedback. Alam natin feedback is very important. Mula noon, mas pinalala ngayon. And feedback, for it to be considered effective, it should answer these questions. Where am I going? How am I doing? And where to go next? Kompleto. It also translates that it is also present in the instructional process before, during, and after. Diba? Now, I think we're getting some sense. No? All right. Yan. So, I'm showing to you right now a particular framework about feedback. Okay? catering those 3 questions. Okay? Yan. Papakita ko lang sa inyo mabilis. Then, ayan. Yan. If you can, as you can see right now, here, ito yung ibig sabihin ng framework. Okay? Kung yung students, kailangan isigurado ni teacher kung meron siyang sufficient confidence in the knowledge of the task, manifested understanding, and an opportunity to reflect. Kompleto. Okay? Yan. Ito ngayon yung framework that I utilized when it comes to utilizing now. This time, as you can see, ang daming nagbago dito, but the same questions, same purpose, quality feedback in a modified online modality. Look, yan. So this time, I wanted to explore how quality feedback occurs in synchronous sessions and asynchronous sessions using these two Google Workspace tools. Yeah, Google Meet and Google Classroom, respectively. Okay? Yan. So, meron ako mga questions. Usually, ano ba yung types ng feedback yung present? Don't worry, I'll just present the summary to you. I don't want this to be a conference type of press session. No? Yan. Ano yung mga features? Yan. What are the features of Google Meet and Google Classroom? And what are the other tools? Actually, nakita nyo na yung isa na gamit na natin. Yan. Okay? Yan. So, sino nakinabang or sino yung makikinabang doon sa study? So, si students, eduk students in particular, teachers, future teachers, and the school. Okay? Yan. So, I just enumerated them just for you. Okay? Yan. I utilize a mixed method and descriptive research design. Alright? Yan. So, ito yung setting. Okay? Kanina, I mentioned to you that hindi ka pa ganito yung itsura ng Google Meet ngayon. Ito siya noon, as you can see. Though hindi ito yung mismong klase kung saan ko kinonduct yung research, syempre, hindi pwede yon. Pero, just to illustrate what Google Meet looks like, no? Yan, before, nung mga updates na significant, ayan siya. Notice dito sa baba, yan, hindi siya ganyan ngayon, the white part. No, it's not that anymore. Diba? May magkakasama ng group of buttons dyan. Then, mas maraming buttons dito on the right side. Right? Hindi lang nabago dyan yung recording na dito na sa kaliwa palagi. Upper left. Diba? No. Hindi pa ganyan ngayon. Ganyan today. No? Iba. This is the old one. Alright? Yan. Yan. Then, yeah, classes and discussions were conducted over known platforms. So, basically, sa aming Google Meet. Then, just to give you an idea about the setup, yan, as you can see, I always make sure na may engagement sa mga classes ko. Yan. 1 hour allotted per session per day. So, 2 hours of synchronous sessions a week. The rest, asynchronous. Okay? Yan yung setup nung study. Then, meron akong ginamit na survey. Okay? Tapos, this was conducted early Feb of last year. So, mag-1 year na pala siya. Pero, I made sure kasi na this is relevant plus the current reaction of the participants. That's why I chose to present this. And, ayan. So, yung results, kung hindi ko na-observe yung live sessions, I utilize the recordings. Kaya sabi kanina, di ba, dun sa opening activity nakalagay, video recordings. Yes. Yung video recordings yung in-observe ko kung hindi ko nakita yung live session. Okay? I'm just presenting the summary to you. Ayan. Same with, sa asynchronous naman, what I did was, I asked the permission of the higher-ups to, and the teacher, to be a co-teacher. Kasi diba sa Google Classroom, you can be a co-teacher, diba? So, I asked permission para maobserbahan ko how feedback works using Google Classroom asynchronously. Okay? So, yan. So, meron akong survey. Ayan. Yan. So, I'll just show to you the summary kasi kung papakita ko yung per table, 23 tables yun. Ubos hanggang 5:45. I only have 15 minutes left. Diba? So, yung types of feedback kanina, remember the 3 questions. What am I going to do? That's feedback. And then, what will I do next? That's feed forward. Okay? And in synchronous sessions, feed forward was the least frequently observed type of feedback in synchronous sessions. Yung ano yung mangyayari pagkatapos. In fact, one student of mine, di ko to kakalimutan, ang sinabi niya nun, I just asked this question randomly. Sabi ko, "Sir, yung yung feedback sir parang kulang kasi sa amin, importante sa amin kung anong para saan yung task, kamusta na kami dun sa task, and yung anong mangyayari pagkatapos." Sa student ang galing yun, who is currently now a teacher intern. Hindi siya part ng research. Sa mismong klase ko siya tinanong ko, my own class. Lumabas yun. And that's very clear to me until now. Galing sa student yun eh. Diba? Na meron pala nagpapahalaga ng feedback. Emphasizing the importance of it. Okay? While feeding up was the most frequently observed type of feedback. Yung feedback kasi, sa amin kasi, organized na yung content from the course orientation down to the final task. So talagang merong feed up. Nakapaliwanag na yon. Majority of the feedback was directed at the process level. Pag sinabing process level, yung task mismo, with relatively little directed at the self-regulation level. Yung chance mo to reflect, yan, or even the task level. Okay? Pag async naman, feed up was the most observed. Syempre, kasi nga organized na yung mga task, kompleto na. Then the most feedback was directed to the process level. Kasi 'di ba, nagsasubmit ka ng task. So syempre, kung ikaw yung student, you will be expecting not just the score, but some private comments as well. 'Di ba? Hmm. Eh meron naman. It was observed. Okay? Yan. Before, ito siya. So, ano yung mga na-utilize sa features ng Google Classroom? So, we have the stream function. Yung stream, okay, I'll show it to you later, mamaya. The stream function. Kasi 'di ba, yun naman ito, hindi naman nabago to sa Google Classroom. It is still the same stream. Kasi pag sa teacher, 4 yung tab. Sa student, 3. Okay? Yan. Stream function was used to post sa subject-related concerns. Classwork function. Si classwork, and as you can see here sa kanan, on the right side, yan. So, naka-organize na yung mga posts and everything. Then, present now button. Yan. So, sa present now button, yan, gamit na gamit yan. Up until now naman, yan. Usually, pang share ng screen. Yan. Para makita ng student kung ano yung screen ni teacher, may activity ba siya, o yung slides niya, ganyan. And yung chat box. Ito, gamit na gamit. And this is why I always put premium in engagement and participation. Kasi, aside from questions being posed by the teacher sa session and sasagot sila sa chat box, recitation also can happen here. Pwede. Diba? The simplest way we could do is to utilize the platform that we have. So, yan. Kayang-kaya sa chat box. Lalo na itong this week. Kasi, some students are not in the mood. So, sabi ko, sige, wala kayo sa mood. Alright. Chat box lang muna. Alright? I would appreciate. Pwede naman. As long as they have a chance to do it. To participate. No problem. Okay? Hindi masyado nagamit noon si whiteboard. Okay? Hindi masyado nagamit. Pero, now, slowly, as I also observe, nagagamit na rin siya. Yung Google Jamboard and yung closed caption. Okay? So, ito yung ibang tools. Slido, yan, si Gmail, Messenger, Padlet, yan. Alright. So, stop ko lang ng konti kasi papakita ko lang yung ano ba yung nagbago. Okay? Ano ba yung nabago dun sa Google Meet and Google Classroom. Okay? Pakita ko lang. Ito yung dulo ko. This will be the last part. Then, kung may Q&A, Q&A. Alright? I'll just show it to you. Okay? Okay, mag-alala. We're almost done. Mhm. Ayan. Alright. Ayun. Tada. Ay. Yun. So, I hope you're seeing my screen. Yan. Teka lang. Yun. Alright. So, ito na siya ngayon. Okay? So, if you can still hear me right now, Ito siya ngayon. Okay? So ito ngayon yung Google Meet ngayon. Ayan. Ang laking difference, di ba? Yes, dumami yung buttons sa baba, dumami yung button sa right side. Okay? So yung nasa gitna ngayon yung raise hand. Kasi nga minsan dati kasi nangyayari talaga to yung leave call na pipindot instead of raise hand. Okay? Yan. So ginupo na siya ngayon nasa gitna yung raise hand, nasa pinaka right side yung leave call. Then the usual buttons. Turn a microphone, cam, um, captions, okay? Yan. Then yung more options or yung chocolate chip button, sabi ng iba. Yan. Then share screen, the same. Okay? Then dito sa right side, as you can see, yung meeting details. In my own synchronous sessions, on the very first day, I always make sure na may walkthrough. Okay? I always walk them through. Okay? I always walk them through dito sa mga buttons na to. Kasi kailangan there's a need for them to be familiar when it comes to the environment na ginagalawan nila. Okay? Whether it's physical and even virtual. Then ito meeting info, then ito yung participants. Dito mo makikita kung sino yung pwede mong i-mute, sino pwede mong i-kick, sino yung naka-raise ng hand, makikita mo dito by sequence. Ayan. Then of course, ang chat box, makikita mo din. Then of course, dito yung activities button, available siya sa amin kasi naka-upgrade. Then as you can see here, may mga functions pa. Ngayon, ang favorite ay yung breakout rooms. Favorite yan. Okay, kasi syempre nakapag-collaborate in small groups. Okay, some students prefer to share via small groups. Yan. Then Jamboard, pwede mag-record din ng session. You can activate some polls, Q&A. And then, yung host controls. Ito. Na kapag nawala kay teacher ang host controls, just like what happened way before. Okay? Ganun nangyari way before. Naku, medyo magpapanik si teacher. Okay? So, malaking factor yung host controls. Alright? So, yan. Ito yung Google Meet ngayon. Okay? Ang laking changes, di ba? User interface and engagement-wise. So, pinahalagahan, may premium in terms of engagement. Then, ayan. So, teka. Okay. Mhm. Ayan. Oh, yeah, it's loading. Alright. So, here, papakita ko sa inyo ngayon. This time sa Google Classroom. Mabilis lang. Okay? So, si Google Classroom, ayan. So, si Google Classroom, as you can see here, apat yung tabs. Okay? Apat yung tabs niya. Then, kasi teacher view Pag sa student, tatlo lang. Wala yung grades. So, dito, apat yung tabs. Then, eto, one of the changes na na-appreciate ko was that now, pag nag-design ako dito sa banner, mas okay kasi last time hindi. May dark, di ba? Merong black na nakapatong. Hindi nga lang ma-appreciate ngayon yung dinesign mo, but now you can. Tapos, yung meet link, wala na dito sa taas sa banner, na dito sa baba. 'Di ba? Pati yung class code na mas madali pa rin naman i-copy, 'di ba? Hmm. Yan yung isa sa mga obvious na changes. Tapos yung customize button. But still the same function. You can post, you can manage your class, you can engage, interact with them. Pwede. Alright? Pwede. Yun. So, to end lang, no, I will end. Sakto lang naman. So, to end everything, um, I'll just end. Yes. Natapos na ako. Ayan. So, to wrap it all up, okay, for a while, yun, we're back. Sorry. Sorry for the interruption. Ayan. Pasensya na. Yon. Alright. So, to wrap it all up, okay, so to wrap it all up, yun. Apologies for that. Urgent yun, urgent. So to wrap it all up, I always tell this to my class and in my other talks as well. So we go for the quality of use, not the quantity of tools. Kasi this lalo na ngayon when it comes to integration, um, talagang we always look at the quality of the tool eh. Kung marami kang alam, better. Yeah. Pero if you can utilize it and see the features of it, better. Even better. Then technology is there to assist, not to replace the teacher. And yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, great.
Ayan. Thank you very much, Sir Jeff. I was really happy to listen to your discussion. Isa din to sa mga paborito kong dinidiscuss in my online sessions and also in work, yung how to really emphasize the importance of distance learning, no? How to make sure also that we are doing it well, how to make it more effective, especially kapag nakaharap na tayo sa mga estudyante. Kasi right now, we're already entering the second, almost third, towards the end of the second school year, tama, na remote teaching. So technically parang we're almost parang entering yung third academic year na online teaching. So,
Yes,
dito sa mga nanonood po, sa mga nakikinig ngayon, siguro it's also the time to reflect as well, no? Kung nasaan na ba tayo as of the moment sa pag-utilize nitong mga tools na to help us be more equipped and make sure that these tools transcend sa mga students natin to more than what is expected from us na to deliver the lesson, 'di ba? So, um, sabi nga ni Sir kanina, yung importance din talaga dito yung quality, no? Hindi talaga importante na yung kailangan madaming tools, no, na alam. Kasi balewala lahat 'yun kapag hindi natin na-execute ng mabuti at hindi natin nagagawang meaningful yung experience ng ating mga students. So,
yes.
ano, ang dami. Sa totoo lang napakalawak nitong discussion na 'to, no, Sir
Totoo
Jeff,
lang.
but we
Malawak yun
only
pero
have
wala
oh,
eh. 2 minutes na lang.
totoo, we only have, yun nga, 45 minutes of this session. Right now, sa segue lang tayo, I would like to thank everybody who listened, participated in this session. But just so you know, teachers, and to all our audience listening, that there is an evaluation form that I will be sending out. So it's already posted in the comment section. So this is the evaluation form. So importante rin po, again, tulad ng na-discuss din natin, ang evaluation form, importante para sa amin. Pero at the same time, this evaluation form will also serve as your entry. Saan po? Meron tayong chance. Once na mag-register kayo, sorry, once na magsagot kayo ng evaluation form, ay meron kayong chance na manalo ng GCE or Google Certified Educator test vouchers and Google Goodies or Google Swags just by answering yun nga, the evaluation form. So we will announce yung mga winners on Sunday during the weekend wrap up, and that's going to be at 8:15 p.m. Sunday po yan. So um, what else? We will also be sending out e-certificates of participation. So once you registered, yan na po yan. We'll be sending everything. Ang next talk naman natin would be tomorrow na. So, for this session, this is the last session for today. Thank you very much, teachers, for joining us this Friday, no? Etong ano ba, TGIF, no? Thank God it's Friday. So thank you very much for spending the day, the session with us. Tomorrow, kita-kita ulit tayo. Ang ating session will start at 10 a.m. and that's going to be present with Google Slides. So madami pang in store for everybody for the GG APAC Weekend Lives. Staying Connected 5.0. So with that, teachers, would like to thank again everybody and see you tomorrow. Thank you very much, teachers and everyone.
Happy weekend!
Happy weekend.